Hey everyone, it's Anime Damage again. Sorry, no The World Ends With You music today. But that's okay because that's not what this video is about. Remember my last video when I said that a lot had changed and how I would possibly go into that in a little more detail in a future video? Well, guess what? Yep, that's exactly what I plan on doing. Right now, in fact. So, what had me moaning and groaning, I guess you could call it, in the beginning of my last video? Well, I showed you the links in the beginning of the last video, and here they are again. This one, and this one. Now, obviously, you're not speed readers. So, I'm going to, and you probably won't be able to see these anyway. I'm going to read them for you. Just so, it's in your mind and you can realize how unbelievably bullshit all of this is. It's this. Dictatorship. I got this from Google Images because you will do as you are told. That's pretty much what they're doing. Anyway, the first link I will show you is the one that had me concerned the most. And that's this one from the New York Times website. This one. Internet providers to help thwart online piracy. Oh goody, let's read. Let's see what this says. In a deal with the major entertainment media companies that has been years in the making, the leading internet service providers have agreed to a uniform procedure for notifying customers about repeated instances of digital copyright infringement. The internet providers, including AT&T, Cablevision, Comcast, Verizon, and Time Warner Cable, fuck you, Time Warner Cable, announced the deal on Thursday in Washington with the major trade associations for movies and music, the Motion Picture Association of America, the Recording Industry Association of America, as well as organizations representing independent filmmakers and record companies. The new procedure, which is expected to go into effect early next year, is known as a graduated response and establishes a series of 6 warnings that an internet service provider, or ISP, can send a customer whose account shows signs of infringing activity. These warnings escalate from simple email notifications to a set of mitigation measures, like slowed connections or a block from web surfing altogether. As the steps progress, a user must acknowledge to his ISP that he understands the notice, and the user can also contest the complaint. I'm not going to read that. Let's see, what else should I read? The agreement also sets up a clearinghouse, the Center for Copyright Information, to monitor the alert system and deal with infringement issues. The center is expected to have a board made up of representatives of both the media companies and the ISPs. I'm not going to read the rest of this. It's just mumbo jumbo, so to speak. Oh, look at this comment. Goodbye, open internet. We will miss you. Why, yes, we will. Anyway. Do I need to say anything? It kind of explains itself. Dictatorship, everyone. Dictatorship. You will do as you are told. This one. Anime News Network. U.S. bill on making illegal streams a felony detailed. New details have emerged of a United States bill to make it a felony to perform copyright works such as television series or films illegally without permission, including by streaming. The offense would consist of 10 or more public performances by electronic means of the work during a 180-day period. It would also apply if the total fair market value of equivalent licensed performances would exceed 5,000 US dollars. The penalty would be a fine or imprisonment of not more than 5 years. The bill designated S.978, etc., etc., etc. Hold on. Was introduced by May 12th by Senators Amy Klobuchar, I don't know how to pronounce these names, John Cornyn, and Christopher Coons. At that time, Victoria Espinal of the Copyright Alliance said, while illegal downloading and distribution is a felony, the illegal, willful, and commercial streams of films, TV programs, and music remains only a misdemeanor. She described the bill as being aimed at removing unwarranted obstacles to the prosecution of websites that willfully and illegally stream valuable copyrighted works for commercial advantage or private financial gain. I don't know what to say. It's the worst news, like, ever that I came across these past couple of weeks. And I've been trying to figure things out on forums and everything, but really it doesn't help, I guess. Look, more dictatorship. You will do as you are told. So, what the fuck? Seriously. Can anyone explain why everything's going towards dictatorship? I mean, seriously. I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just dictatorship. And you know, isn't this against several amendments of the Bill of Rights of the U.S. Constitution of privacy? Just food for your thought. Before I close out this video so you guys can discuss this in the comments if you want or whatever, I'm going to talk about another video I will be doing maybe next week. Obviously, I'm pretty sure this is not only dictatorship, but it's against many constitutional rights. So basically what my plan is to contact customer support for my internet service provider, which should be obvious, Time Warner Cable. I'm not going to do it now, but here's the thing. When I do this, and especially since Capcom is on the road to failure with no longer releasing the Ace Attorney series in the United States, I will be taking down Time Warner Cable argument for argument and just proving to them how this is against the U.S. Constitution and its dictatorship and etc., etc. And of course you should know what music I will be using for this, because it's right here. Because this is my favorite theme that I have in my favorites. This is what I will be using to take down Time Warner Cable. And honestly, I hope It would just make my year if the person I talked to had a witness breakdown. Because we all know this is against the US Constitution. Several amendments, actually. But as for which amendments and dictatorship and all that, well, just wait and see for what I plan on doing. Although I will give you a warning, I don't know if I'm going to be arrested for this or not. So, I mean, I'll probably insist or suggest that you guys can do the same to your providers if they are on the list for that link as well. It's up to you guys, but just be careful. So, are you ready, Time Warner Cable? You and me. You and me. Objection! This is Anime Damage, saying next time I'll be providing you with more unlimited guidance. You and me, Time Warner Cable.